into tonight's game. 6-2, their last game in the final game of the Snowball Classic against a very good St. John's team out of the Frederick area, which they lost by 8 points. But Coach has had a little bit of a layoff now, other than a couple injuries that are really disheartening. I think the Rams are ready to go.
Yeah, they've been playing very well, and as you just said, the injuries have really hit them right now. I looked over the bench, and they got 3 players in street clothes over there, and you never like to see that.
Yeah, just to let everybody know what's going on, Brad Reese came up with a turned ankle in practice on, I believe it was Monday night or Tuesday night. He's out for maybe 2 weeks, and this is a very tough period because we got Allegheny, Fort Hill, Williamsport, Westmar coming up. I went completely blank there for a second. But, he's a fighter. He'll be back as soon as he can. But the biggest loss, and the one I feel worse for, is for Joey Tressler.
Well, he's out for the year with that broken wrist that got in the first game of the Snowball Classic.
Oh, actually in the second. Was the second one? In the last 6 seconds of the game.
Oh, I thought it was the first game.
He went for a block underneath the basket. He came down and broke that arm in 3 different places. And he's just out for the season, and that's a big blow for him and his family. I know he loves the game of basketball, and it's an even bigger blow for the team.
Sure is. He was really starting to play well, and he gave him that offensive lift off the bench, and they'll really miss him. The guy we haven't really mentioned is J.D. Plank, who's not seeing any action at all this year. Suffered a knee injury in football and has not been able to play up till now.
He is scheduled to come back sometime in February, so hopefully he'll get back, be able to help the team. We've got a nice crowd here tonight. It's stormy and rainy outside, and we only hope there's no ice when we leave to go back home, but that'll remain to be seen. But this is a typical Tucker County ball game. There's everybody here. They're behind their team 100%. And this is another one of those friendly rivalries similar to Northern. Maybe not as intense yet, but seems to be getting there.
Well, the place is pretty much packed. A great crowd, as you just said that, and very vocal already. And a lot of the fathers work together in the mines and power plant and places like that, so kind of know each other.
Yeah, it's one of those where for 32 minutes it's going to be a battle. Everybody's going to be yelling at each other. But a couple of minutes after the game's over, everybody's out in the court shaking hands and saying, I'll see you tomorrow, let's go eat lunch, and that sort of thing. For the Tucker County Mountain Lions at the other end of the court, they're starting to name 3 names that are really familiar, but one is Corey Gazelle, which I think there's been a Gazelle, I don't know if it's Corey or not, but around for at least 10 years.
There's been a Gazelle here as long as there's been a Bosley down in Oakland.
That's about right. And he's the point guard. He's a good one. He's a jet, as you heard in the pregame show. He'll get the start along with Skyler Roberts, a 6'1 junior, Anthony Wilt, a 5'8 junior. Jeremy Maxwell is a very tough kid, a very good athlete. They list him at 6'5". I'm surprised if he's quite that tall. 6'3 and a half, 6'4 maybe. And rounding out the lineup will be Daniel Ramsey, a 6'3 senior. And they're a good-looking team. They're tall and talented. The 2 losses they have, one of them came to the hands of St. Albans down in a Christmas tournament at the Civic Center. So they played some good competition.
That's probably a type of game for them, like St. John's Prospect Hall was for Southern.
Right.
A game where they probably have more talent than you'll see in any of the area teams, but somebody you like to play just to gain that experience of playing a caliber team.
And for the Southern Rams, who are playing hurt tonight, a couple of their starters out of the lineup, or one starter and one sixth man that usually comes in. But we'll see Corey Mosley at the point guard, the 6-foot senior, who's been the team leader and the quarterback, so to speak, from the point guard. Tonight, Jimmy Heinball will get the starting nod. That's, yep, you got the same thing. Jimmy Heinball is a 5'10 junior. He is talented. He needs confidence. He needs to get out and get into this game and get some confidence.
Playing experience. He hasn't been on the floor very much up till now. Played spot minutes here and there. I think what the Rams will really miss is Brad Reese's ability to put pressure on the basketball. They'll probably miss him on the defensive end more than on the offensive end.
And running underneath will be Chris Miller, a 6-foot senior, one of the normal starters. Underneath, 6'5 junior Evan Lance, and he needs to step up big tonight. He's got a big, tough Jeremy Maxwell underneath. Jeremy outweighs him by 40, 50 pounds probably. He's going to have to maintain his position and really hang in there tonight. And, of course, the 5th starter, the 6'2 senior Corey Tressler, who really started to come out in the St. John's game. Now he just needs to continue and really have a big night tonight.
Well, we've had Corey Bosley, I thought, has really been playing well offensively, and Evan Lance is really starting to come on. Now they lose a little bit with Brad Reese, and well, I can't think of, Brad Reese and with Joey Tressler going out. I couldn't think of his name, Joey Tressler. And I think it's a time now where Corey Tressler is going to have to step it up and make up that difference a little bit and really become a consistent scorer, because he's got the ability to really take over games.
Yeah, I mentioned in the pregame show, and we didn't get to hear it here, but really ironic, the knock on Joey all season so far and why he wasn't in as a starter or really show some more playing time was because of defense. And the last two games, he stepped up his defense, was really coming on strong. Ironically, with 7 or 8 seconds to go in the ball game, making a tremendous defensive play on the baseline. He breaks his arm, but he's out for the rest of the season. So.
Yeah, and when it happened, I just knew right away. It was serious. You could just see it. He was in pain, and it really hurt. You knew right away something seriously wrong.
Well, the PA system here, two good friends coaching each other tonight. Tom Gutshaw, Tucker County, and Tom Bosley of the Southern Rams. They're the best of friends, but like we said, for 32 minutes, it's battle.
Yeah, and I coached against Coach Gutshaw, and I like him. He's a good friend of mine. And he's great off the court, but I tell you, as soon as that game starts, he's all intensity, and you're going to probably hear him all the way through the headsets right here.
Yep, I guarantee you, his blood pressure goes up about 100 points.
Very vocal coach on the sideline.
Well, the Rams have been introduced at the other end of the court. Coming out last is Joey Tressler, J.D. Plank, and Brad Reese hopples out. So I know it's really disheartening for those three. J.D. will be back sometime in February, so hopefully he'll be back and add to the Rams' offensive and defensive effort both.
Yeah, well, with Brad Reese with a sprained ankle, and he's really severely sprained it, you don't want to try to bring him back too soon and then cause problems for the whole year. He needs to get that healed and then come back.
Starting lineups being introduced. Number 44, Daniel Ramsey, 6'3", and he's a big one. He'll go about 225, 230. Jeremy Maxwell, big and strong kid, and he's a good kid too. I've watched him all through junior high and high school here, and he just does a great job.
They've got a lot of beef underneath, big, strong guys, a lot of strength.
Yep. Well, we're about ready for the tip-off. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back in just 2 minutes.
John Deere knows you're patient. No fortune cookie determines your fate unless it says good things come to those who wait. You're a stickler for reliability, versatility, and financial flexibility. Well, now that you can get the John Deere 2210 compact utility tractor for low introductory payments of just $139 a month, you'll be connecting and removing more than 60 attachments faster than a kid in a candy store. With these low introductory payments, you'll be lacing up those sneakers and sprinting to your nearest John Deere dealer. No doubt you'll be first in line for that test drive. There's nothing like getting everything you want, and nothing runs like a Deere.
Offer ends 2/28/05. Subject to approved credit on John Deere Credit Revolving Plan, a service of FPC Financial FSP. Reduced payments for the first 36 months with 7.9% APR for the entire term. After the first 36 months, payments will be based on 2% of the amount financed. See dealer for details.
Test drive your new John Deere at Manor Home Center, your local John Deere dealer in Mountain Lake Park. When buying a pair of shoes, you want the best fit possible. When you buy New Balance, the best fit possible goes beyond shoe size. The better your shoes fit, the more comfortable you will be, the better you will perform, and the more you will enjoy yourself. See the selection of New Balance athletic shoes at Stompers on Route 135. Whether you need a cross trainer, running, or just a comfortable shoe, New Balance has a shoe for you in a variety of widths, ranging from AA to Quad E. Stompers in Mountain Lake Park, across from Tressler Auto Electric. At Peak Rehab, they know that rehabilitation is like climbing a mountain. Challenging, tough, even discouraging. But reaching the peak of your performance is worth the work. At Peak Rehab, you'll get one-on-one care, a staff that's friendly and understanding, with cutting-edge technology and techniques. Peak Rehab offers physical, occupational, and speech therapy, physical work evaluations, vision rehab, and so much more. Call Peak Rehab today at 301-533-1010 and reach your peak performance.
92.3, The Train.
Well, we're back at Tucker County High School. Still have a little frog in my throat, but I got a bottle of water here. We'll take care of that. hopefully, as we go along. Jeremy Maxwell steps into the center circle. And normally we see Corey Tressler in against him. Let's see if that's still the case tonight. And it is. Rams set up in a defensive posture. They've lost the last 3 tips, by the way. We won the first 5, I guess, lost the last 3. Or 2, whatever. Here's the ball in the air. The tap this time controlled by the Mountain Lions. Gazelle down to the right side very quickly on the right wing. Couple of dribbles, gets Maxwell down the baseline. Shot put up, no good. Rebound is pulled down. Whistle, foul called.
Drive by Maxwell, and he missed the layup. Evan Lance almost blocked it. Got Corey Bosley, I think, over the back trying to get the rebound.
Okay, there's not putting them on the board, so you're going to have to watch the officials tonight. Inbound pass comes into Anthony Wilt. Over on the right side to Gazelle. Down baseline again to Maxwell. Little short jumpers around the rim won't go. Lance on the rebound. Same play twice.
Yeah, it's the same play, same person, and both of them were wide open.
Bosley into the front court. Gets it to Tressler. They work it around the key to the left side. Over to Heinball. They try to lob it inside. I got that one. You got it. When you shoot it.
Well, right there, that was a secondary break, and they had a back screen set up for an alley-oop to Evan Lance. It was wide open, but the pass was just too high.
No score, just underway here from Tucker County. The ball comes on the left side, now down deep in the corner to Ramsey. Back out front to Gazelle. Ball high over his head. They ring around the top of the key. Over to Wilt. Back around the other side to Gazelle. Back over to Wilt. Down on the baseline. Ramsey with the shot. Good. Give it to Dan Ramsey from 15 on the right baseline. Tucker County leads it 2-0. Bosley brings it into the front court. Over to Tressler, right wing, top of the key to Lance. They swing it over on the left side to Jimmy Heinball. Back out it goes to Bosley. He takes it down the left side of the lane, fakes, gets everybody up, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Skylar Roberts. Roberts to Gazelle. Gazelle for 3, missed everything. Rebound is tapped out of bounds, last touch by the Mountain Lions. The Rams will get it back.
Corey Bosley, the last possession, took the ball to the hole and got inside and got everybody up in the air, but just couldn't quite manage to draw the foul on it.
Bosley works against Gazelle into the front court to Miller. Now it comes to Tressler. He goes to the top of the key, lobs it on the baseline. Chris Miller down the baseline, fakes, puts up the shot, and called for traveling just before he got it off. Had the shot and got the foul, but they say he traveled first. Gazelle for the Mountain Lions. They lead 2-0. 6:19 to go. First quarter action. To Maxwell. Back to Gazelle. On the left wing. Takes it to the foul line. Stops. 15-foot runner. Around the rim won't go. Rebound fought for. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gazelle. Rams will get it back.
On that shot, Tucker County, boy, everybody crashing, hitting the offensive glass and not coming down with the rebound, but at least keeping the ball alive and getting their hands on it. The Rams have got to really work on boxing out.
Mosley has it as he gets it into the front court to Chris Miller. Over to Tressler. Tressler comes to the elbow. Has the ball knocked away by Gazelle. Lance knocks it away. And then a whistle. Daniel Ramsey, well, he was out of bounds. He knocked the ball off the Rams' leg, but he was out of bounds when he did it. The Rams get it back. 5:51 to go. First quarter action. 2-0 Tucker County. And it comes to Tressler. Foul line extended on the right side. Top of the key goes to Lance. Over in the corner to Bosley. Bosley, couple of dribbles inside, intended for Tressler. Foul call. That goes against Maxwell. That's his first team foul against the Mountain Lions.
Just that play, and they had Corey Tressler posting up. Tried to get him the ball. Maxwell, very strong inside. He knocked the ball away, but got called for the foul.
Ball inbounds it to Miller. Over on the left side it goes Tressler. 3 ball in the air off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Corey Gazelle. Kicks it over on the right side. Now gets it back at the top of the key. Gazelle working against Heinball. Gets it over on the left side to Roberts. Back over to Gazelle. Top of the key. Inside. Whistle. Foul called. Evan Lance will get that one, I believe, over the top. That's the first on Evan. Second team foul against Southern. Still 2-0, 5:17 to go. Maxwell with the inbound pass, little turnaround jumper's good. Jeremy Maxwell with 2, and Tucker County leads at 4-0.
Both teams playing straight man-to-man.
Here is Tressler on the right wing. Lobs it down inside, intended for Lance. It almost is out of bounds. Stays back in. Here comes Gazelle down the right side into the corner. Ball high over his head. Comes back out to Wilt. Wilt kicks it over on the left side. Shot put up over there by Roberts is no good. Rebound by Bosley in the corner. He'll bring it back up court to Tressler. Tressler takes it in. Ball taken away by Gazelle. He just streaked in. Took it away. Has the layup. Good.
Down and picked him clean.
Picked him clean. Took the coast-to-coast layup. Tucker leads at 6-0.
Tucker just an extremely aggressive team.
Rams haven't really got a good shot yet tonight. Here's Bosley. Gets it to Tressler. Foul on extended on the right side. Out it goes to Heimball. Back to Tressler. He'll put a 3-ball in the air. It's good. Corey Tressler breaks the ice.
It's a quick way to get back in it.
6-3 now. The lead cut in half. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. This is Corey Gazelle in the right corner with it. Picks up the dribble now. Lobs it out top the key. Now into Maxwell. They drop it off on down to Ramsey. He puts the shot up. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Out of bounds. Tucker County gets it back.
Looks to me like Southern's getting pushed underneath on their box out. Not that Tucker County's coming down the rebound, but they're getting their hand on everything and keeping it alive.
Right. Gazelle works the pass into Roberts. Roberts back out front. It goes to Wilt. Over to Gazelle. He tried to get it to Maxwell. Threw it out of bounds.
Well, that time, he went to throw it to Maxwell, and we've run that backdoor play 2 times already, and he, just as he threw it, Maxwell cut backdoor, so he threw it to nobody.
Rams back on the attack. They trail by 3 with 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. This is Heimball on the right side. Back over it goes to Tressler. Left side to Bosley on the wing. Inside they get it to Lance. Lance turn around, puts up the shot, rolls it across the rim, won't go. Rebound is pulled down by Roberts. And Roberts gets it back to Bosley. Bosley puts it up and in. I didn't even see it.
Just stole the outlet pass and laid it back in.
6-5 now. Rams back to within 1. 3:16 to go. Maxwell in the corner. Back out to Gazelle. Down low to Ramsey. Shot blocked by Lance. And it's ran down over in the corner and thrown out of bounds again. Thrown out by Skylar Roberts. The Rams get it back. 3:04 to go.
I'm sure Coach Bose is still a little concerned about the Rams' inability to defensive rebound. Tucker County getting their hands and just tipping the ball and keeping it alive almost every possession.
Half court man-to-man by the mountain lines as Gazelle picks up Bosley. Gets it to Tressler out front. Left side it goes to Bosley. Trying to work it down low. Back out to Tressler down the lane. Bounce pass in the corner. Bosley for 3 out of the corner. High off the rim won't go. Chris Miller taps it out. Nobody there, so it goes out of bounds. He kept it alive.
A little bit like Tucker County's in the Southern that time. Chris Miller got inside position and couldn't grab the rebound, but he kept it alive. Just tapped it a little bit too hard and it went out of bounds.
Dylan Brunell into the ball game for Tucker County now. As Gazelle brings it up the left side. Takes it towards the center, down into the lane, tries to lob down low, gets it to Ramsey, shot put up, no good. Rebound by Lance, gets it to Bosley. Bosley into the front court. Over on the left side to Tressler. Tressler back to Bosley out front. He'll come down on the right side to Heimball. Heimball looks inside, gets it back to Bosley out near the center line. Back to Heimball on the right wing, trying to work inside to Lance, can't get it there. Takes the dribble, now it goes into Lance. Turn around against Ramsey's good. Nice move, Evan Lance. Puts the Rams in front, 7-6. 7-0 run for Southern.
Good job of the post speed getting it inside. There's a lot of contact. That almost could have been a 3-point play.
Here's Maxwell, 15-foot jumper, baseline, no good. Chris Miller with the rebound. Gets it out to Tressler. With 1:48 to go in the first quarter, Rams get it back to Heimball. Over on the left side to Bosley, inside to Lance. Lance has position, puts it up and in.
The Rams doing a great job the last couple possessions of getting the ball inside, and Evan Lance couldn't drop steps, laid the ball in.
Rams lead at 9-6 now, minute and a half to play. First quarter action from Tucker County. Maxwell's in the left corner. Back out it comes to Gazelle. He puts the 3-ball off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Ramsey underneath block. As he tried to go back up, Evan Lance blocked it. And came down with the ball and gets it back to Bosley with 1:10 to play.
Not only did he block it, he didn't knock the ball out of bounds, just tipped it to himself.
Yep, Bosley works against Gazelle, gets it to Heimball. Over it goes to Tressler on the left wing. Dressler looks down low, can't get it there, goes to Mosley, top of the key, right side to Heimball. Inside to Lance. Lance with a fake, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two. The foul will go on Dan Ramsey, I believe. It does. That's his first, second team foul.
Evan Lance caught that ball again on the low post. Just a little hesitation and a little fake. That's what drew that foul for him.
And Lance will shoot two right in front of us here at the free throw line. First shot's up. Looks good. It is good. 5 points here very quickly for Evans. He's finally got the ball down low to him. Gets the ball back for his second. 10-6. The Rams lead by 4. And now 5 as Lance hits both of them.
Nathan Harris enters the ball game.
Yeah, Lance with the foul already. Don't want to get that second foul
also
here.
Nick Gregg in the game.
And into the front court comes Wilt. Over the right side to Gazelle. Down in the corner to Ramsey. Back out. It comes to Brunel. Brunel picks up the dribble. They work it around in the corner to Gazelle on the left corner. Gets it back out top of the key. Ball comes out to Brunel. Over on the left side to Wilt. Back over to Gazelle. He takes it down the lane. Actually slid. Got away with it. Here's Brunel with the shot. Missed everything. But Maxwell is right there for the rebound. Put it back up and in. That rebound came straight down. Nobody had time.
That was a tough box out that time because the ball came off. The shot was so far off, it came off right to him.
11-8, 10 seconds to go. Miller gets it to Tressler with 9 seconds. He takes it in, lobs it back to Heimball with 5 seconds. Over goes Tressler, 3 balls short, and out of bounds with 1.1 second to go. Rams tried to work and get the 3-point play. So we're a second away from the end of the first quarter.
Really didn't get what they wanted. Corey Tressler was forced to just go one-on-one. They wanted to get some penetration and kick out to the open shot, but it just did not have it.
Brett DeWitt into the ball game. They work it in and shoot it, no good. And with that, the first quarter comes to an end. With our score, the Rams 11, the Mountain Lions 8. We'll be back in just 60 seconds.
What did your 3 to 5-year-old learn today? If your child attended Renaissance Early Learning Center in Oakland, he probably learned a letter of the alphabet, had story time, painted, and sang songs. Your son is recognizing shapes, colors, and numbers. Your daughter learns manners by visiting a restaurant for lunch and explores books at the library as she learns about teamwork. Good luck and go Rams from Renaissance Early Learning Center, the Little People Place, located on 3rd Street in Oakland, 334-2081. Brownings Foodland wishes the Southern Rams good luck during their basketball season. School sports and activities are an important part of learning, teamwork, and community involvement, as well as a great family bonding experience. Brownings Foodland knows that families have a lot of time constraints. That's why we offer hot Chester-fried and rotisserie chicken, pizza, and hoagies perfect for a quick meal, even before a game. You can always count on Brownings' friendly, helpful staff and quick checkout lines. Open daily, Route 135, Mountain Lake Park.
The train station.
Well, we're back at Tucker County. The Rams with a 3-point lead and also the basketball as we start the second quarter. Whistle sounds and we're underway. Mosley gets the inbound pass. Calls the play with a pat on the top of the head. Works against Gazelle over on the right side and kicks it over to Tressler now back out front. Tressler back to Mosley. Mosley tries to lob it inside. It's knocked away but pulled down very nicely underneath by Brett DeWitt. And the ball ends up back in Mosley's hands. And now to Tressler on the right wing. He works against Maxwell. The Heimball over on the left side to Mosley. Mosley looks down low into Lance. Lance with a fake. Nice move. Ducked under. Puts it up and in.
Screen away for Lance, and he gets it inside. And he scored when he got the ball inside. Tucker County working very hard not to let him get the ball. But when he gets it, he scores.
13-8. Here's Gazelle. 17-foot jumper off the back of the rim. No good. But the rebound is ran down by Sean Poling. Poling works it off around the top of the key. Back over on the right side. It goes to Corey Gazelle. Down in the right-hand corner. Ball goes down to make that Poling. Down back to Gazelle now. He's on the left side. Ball knocked away by Corey Mosley, but he can't run it down. Goes out of bounds.
Just sliding into the bleachers.
I think he was safe. Looks like a baseball slide. Got that leg up and everything. Here is Gazelle for 3. In and out. Won't go. Rebound. Tressler. But he's fouled as he comes down with the ball. and it goes against Dylan Brunell. That's his first. I have that as the third team foul. Now they're putting them on the board for us. Be a lot easier.
Looks like Tressler had that rebound clean, but Tucker County again, if they don't get the rebound, they go after the ball hard.
Heinball on the right wing. The Rams lead at 13-8. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Back to Heinball. Right wing inside Lance. Lance with the turnaround. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Foul will go against Sean Poling, I believe.
Could have been two people.
Yep, 40.
Poling's guarding him, but the help side came over too, and they tried to double team him when he caught the ball, but he split the double team and drew the foul.
Lance with 8 points here in the first half. We'll have 2 more. The line in front of us. Shots up. Oh, rolled that and around the rim. Would not go. Rolled it around and off the left side. Ready now for his second. This one's in the air. It's good on that.
Lance has been the guy that Tucker County has not been able to match up with.
Gazelle back into the front court for Tucker County. Rams lead it 14-8. Pass inside is taken away by Heinball, and he hands it back over to Bosley. Bosley gets it on the right side. Corey Tressler, 3-ball. Away, long rebound, ran down by Brett DeWitt. Back out it goes to Bosley. He takes it down the lane, fakes up over the rim and in. Little bit of a head fake, took him away, and he laid it up over the rim.
Yeah, and he just looked the defensive way. Everyone thought he was going to pass it out to the wing, and instead he just flipped the ball and went in.
Here's a
layup.
Three-pointer short, ran down, the rebound ran down by Tressler, and the Rams back on the attack. 5:50 to play. Back out it goes to Bosley. Bosley 17-foot straight away. In and out, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Poling of the Mountain Lions. Gets it to Gazelle. Gazelle, he hurt his shoulder. Ran into Jimmy Heinball, and they call block. Jimmy did that as good as you can do it. Gazelle did it as bad as you could do it, and they got the call.
Score right now 16-8. 5:40 to go in the second quarter.
Here's Nick Gregg into the lineup, and Jimmy Heinball will go out.
That is the first foul for Jimmy Heinball.
Third team foul against the Rams. Here's the ball comes in and thrown out of bounds. He was triple teamed. Sean Poling got the inbound pass. Was triple teamed and just threw it out of bounds. So justice is done. And then the Rams are back on the attack. Here's Bosley, works against Gazelle. Bounce pass to Tressler on the right wing. Looks down low.
Boy, Flaherty really trying to get physical with Lance. Just playing like NBA defense, getting his arm behind him and just shoving him as hard as he can push.
Sean Poling, that's number 2 on Poling. And number 5 on the Mountain Lions. And it goes to Bosley. Bosley back to Tressler. 3-ball out of the corner. Good, Corey Tressler. His second 3 of the night. Whistle, timeout for Tucker County. Rams lead by 11, 19-8. And how long is the timeout? Can anybody see?
I did not see it.
It's a full timeout, 19-8. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back after this.
Putting quality gas in your tank is smart, and filling up at your local Mobil or BP Amoco gas station is even smarter. Why? Because BP Amoco and Mobil gasoline keeps your engine clean and running smooth. Stop today and fill up with quality BP Amoco and Mobil gasoline distributed by Peters Fuel Corporation, Oakland. And call Peters Fuel Corporation for your next home heating oil fill-up. Quality service, dependability, and free delivery, too. With over 47 years of service, they're a name to trust. Peters Fuel Corporation, Liberty Street, Oakland. Call 334-2509.
92.3 The Train.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Sheriff Dick Sanders and the Garrett County Sheriff's Department, who reminds you to be cool, stay in school, and say no to drugs and alcohol. Also in part brought to you by the Terrata Bank with locations in Oakland and Terrata, and by the Garrett County Memorial Hospital, where they give quality care close to home. Well, Mountain Lions have the ball. They're down 11, 5:19 to go in the half.
I'm sure Coach Gutschall could just kind of feel that game starting to get away from him a little bit and wanted to stop Southern's momentum.
Tucker yet to score here in the second quarter as we're not quite halfway through yet. Here the ball comes out to Poling down in the corner. Shot put up out of the corner is good. And that is Corey Gazelle for 2. And the Rams hold a 19-10 lead. Lead cut to 9. Here's Tressler as he beats everybody down the line. Has it knocked away. And Boy, a lot of contact under the basket. The officials letting it play as he got hammered as he came underneath.
Nick Gregg that time saved the ball, but saved it to himself and came back in bounds again.
Had to turn it over. Here's Gazelle now on the right. They're going to have to handle the ball strongly in order to hold on down here. Here it goes. Three-pointer in the air. Nope, two-pointer is by Anthony Wilt.
Well, ever since the timeout, Tucker County's come out and shot the ball. Hit two straight jumpers.
19-12. Here's Bosley. Gets it to Tressler near the center circle. Goes over on the left wing to Gregg. Gregg looks down low. Back out front. It comes to Bosley. Inside to Lance. Lance, little turnaround move. Oh, in and out. Won't go. Had it made. Wouldn't stay in for him. Gazelle down court. Over on the right side. Back out top of the key to Gazelle. He'll put the three ball in the air. High off the rim, won't go. Lance goes up, gets the rebound, pulls it down, hands it to Bosley. Rams back on the attack. Over on the left side, it goes to Tressler. Between the circles now to Lance, down to Gregg on the right wing. Gregg looks down low, gets it to Tressler instead, back out front. He'll back off, 3:40 to play. Rams by 7, 19-12. They try to work it inside. Lance gets it there, puts up the shot, puts up some good.
And he was immediately double-teamed. Actually, the ball was bad before it got to him, but it bounced right back to him.
Here's Maxwell down the baseline. He's fouled as he drives the baseline. The shot went up. It was no good. Foul was
from Brett DeWitt.
24. Brett DeWitt got the foul. That's his fourth. Here comes Chris Miller, rather, back into the ball game. And Jimmy Heimball also back in. So the Rams back to the original starting lineup with 3.5 minutes to go. They lead by 9, 21-12. Inbound pass comes in to Josh I in the ball game. I takes it to the right side to Maxwell, almost taken away over there by Miller. He was out of bounds.
He was up to denying the wing, and he got his hands on it, but the ball went off his fingertips and out of bounds.
And it comes to Gazelle. Gazelle will stop, fakes, puts it up from 8, no good. Rebound, fought for, and a foul as Heimball goes up to get the rebound. He's flattened.
Jimmy Heimball got that rebound, a strong rebound, and he just got tackled.
I think it was on Gazelle. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait till they put it up. We're at the end of the court. It's hard to get an eye on the official when they call him. And they didn't put it up. Well, they say 24, so it was Wilt with his first personal. And what do we got?
Oh, boy. I think he got an offensive foul on Evan Lance. I wasn't looking.
No, I think it was on Tressler. I was looking down and writing something down. Didn't see the call. It was on 42. We don't have a 42. I think it was 40. I think it was on... had to be on Tressler. He had the ball. I think it was a charging foul. 5 team fouls against the Rams. Gazelle will bring it into the front court. Goes to Maxwell in the left corner. Back to Gazelle. Gazelle being guarded behind ball. Takes it into the elbow. Kicks it over on the right side. Shot put up over there is good. Give that one to Josh I. His first basket of the night. 21-14. Here's the ball to Bosley. He takes it to the left side. Gets it to Heimball. Heimball back out top of the key. Tressler rolls it around the rim, won't go. Rebounds on the floor. Lance has it. He's down on the floor. Has it taken away by Gazelle. Gazelle takes it to the foul line, kicks it over on the right side. Shot put up over there is good. And that was Skyler Roberts with his first basket of the night.
And a kind of a little run right here from Tucker County, getting right back in this after Southern pulled ahead.
21-16 now, 5-point lead for the Rams, 2:20 to go. Here's Bosley, gets it off the glass, won't go. He's fouled. Corey Gazelle gets that call. Bosley will shoot 2.
We've seen Bosley do that so many times. He'll start to penetrate, and he'll pull up, and he'll show the ball. And if the defense goes in the air at all, he'll kind of dip under him and draw some contact before he shoots it.
First trip to the line for Corey. Has 4 points on the night, now 5. Rams lead extended to 6 at 22-16. That breaks that run that Tucker County had. Second shot's also good. 23-16. Here's Gazelle now on the left wing. 2:11 to go in the first half. Takes it down. Heinball picks him up. Gazelle into the elbow. 15-foot jumper's no good. Rebound fought for. Picked off down there by Chris Miller. Miller gets it back to Mosley. Up court to Heinball. Under 2 minutes to go now. Heinball spins in, fakes, puts up a shot off the glass. Won't go, and it took one bounce on the rim, and Evan missed the rebound.
Yeah, no one boxed him out. He was up there just ready to put it back in, and it bounced twice.
Inside to Maxwell. They lob it to Ramsey. His shot's no good. Gets his rebound, puts it back up and in. That's another one of those rebounds like a bullet. Came right back down. Ramsey was there. Here's Tressler down the lane with the left hand. No good. Rebound pulled down by I. Takes it down, gets it over on the left side to Roberts. Back to I out front. 1:26 to go. 23-18 is our score. Rams lead it. I takes it down low. Evans stops that. Shot put up. Go by Ramsey is good. About a 15-foot jumper. Ramsey has 6 points on the night. Rams lead is cut to 3. 23-20. Now it goes between the circles to Tressler. Now to Lance. Back to Tressler to Miller. Miller looks to the left, right. Now dribbles left. Mosley, three-pointer in the air. Good. Three-pointer for Corey Mosley. Boy, they're getting those when they need them. Here's the ball knocked loose by Mosley on the floor. Picked up behind ball, and Mosley gets it back. Rams lead back to 6 with 40 seconds to play. They'll play for the last shot. Being dog there actually shifted pivot foot once and had about 8 seconds. And
well, he must have picked the dribble up right there in mid-court, and then he couldn't find anybody to throw the ball to. And it was a 5-second count. Just a dribble used 5-second count.
Been a good time for a quick timeout right there. Inbound pass comes into Wilt. Anthony Wilt over on the left side. Now down in the corner it goes to Maxwell. He'll drive the baseline. Reverse layup is no good. Whistle underneath, though, and that'll probably go on Nathan Harris.
Yeah, it will. And that time, the drive, Maxwell started that drive deep in the corner, almost out of bounds. He drove the whole baseline, and nobody stepped in. I'm sure Coach Posey's not going to like that. That's when you step in and pick up a charge.
Maxwell shoots 2. First one's up, no good. Off the left side. 26-20. Rams lead it with 26 seconds left to go here in the first half. Second shot is off the back of the rim, won't go, but Ramsey gets the rebound, puts it back up and in.
He just got Nathan Harris and shoved him underneath, shoved him almost out of bounds. As soon as Harris went for the rebound, he pushed him and then got the rebound and laid it back in.
26-22. Coach Mosley off the bench talking to the official about the shoves underneath. Clock's down to 10. Mosley has it in the front court. Down to 6. Takes it into the lane. Stops, puts up the runner. Rolls around and won't go. There's Harris on the rebound. No good. Puts the shot up. Mosley had the shot. Now he's on the floor. And we have a foul.
He got the tip in, and he was undercut just as he tipped it. And there was a whistle. I think it's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Foul on Ramsey, yeah. Daniel Ramsey got the foul with no time left on the clock. Broke him down and hit his head, but he seems to be okay. He has 2 shots here. Chance to give the Rams back an 8-point lead here at halftime. His shot's in the air, off the back of the rim, won't go. He's still rubbing that head. He's got a knot back there, I believe. First half about to come to the end, and now it does. Corey missed them both. So the Rams go into halftime with a 6-point lead, or 4-point lead, 26-22. We'll be back with our halftime show in just 2 minutes. Here we go, Gazelle. Basketball. Works against Heinball. Picks up the dribble. Gets it out top of the key. Ball goes over to Wilt. Down in the corner. It goes to Ramsey. Back out. Shot put up underneath by Gazelle's. No good. The ball's tapped out of bounds. Last touch for the Rams.
Chris Miller just tapped that out of bounds because he saw he could not get the rebound, and if he didn't tap it, Maxwell had the rebound.
Gazelle at the top of the key. Over it comes on the left side. Ball comes over to Wilt. Back to Gazelle. He'll take it towards the top of the arc. Looking for Maxwell on the break. He goes down underneath, puts the shot up. and they're going to call Evan Lance for his second personal.
He fouled him. Evan Lance was on help side. Chris Miller again got backdoored. Same way they started the Tucker County started the game. The first couple possessions that started the ball game, his backdoors to Maxwell, and he was wide open if Lance would have come over and stopped the layup.
Maxwell misses the front end. He's 0 for 3 at the line tonight now.
The bad part is his second foul on Evan Lance.
Yeah. And he misses the second one, and Lance gets that rebound. 26-22 Southern. Bosley up the right side, down into the corner. Back out it comes to Heinball, top of the key to Lance. Lance looking, gets it to Heinball over on the left side. Back out it comes to Miller, over to Lance, right wing. Lance back out to Heinball, couple of dribbles, they work it inside, ball stolen. Heinball holding on with one hand and stole the ball with the other. Take them down with it, they work it inside, throw it out of bounds, and the Rams get it back.
Well, both teams turned the ball over exactly the same way, on a post feed, trying to dump the ball into the low post, and just didn't have a good angle, either one. Threw the ball away.
Bosley gets it to Tressler on the right wing, in the corner to Miller. Works against Ramsey, back at it comes to Heinball, over on the left side to Bosley. Bosley trying to work it inside, gets it into Lance. Lance, couple of fakes, puts it up and in.
He did walk, and the coaches over Tucker County really wanted to walk, and he did walk, but kind of got pushed too.
Yeah, he got the basket against Maxwell, 28-22 now. Here's Ramsey with it, brings it down in the corner to Gazelle, right in front of us. Couple of dribbles. Working on him is Jimmy Heinball, almost steals the ball. Finally, it's picked back up, and they get it over on the left side. Now it goes down in to Roberts. Roberts gets it to Ramsey off the baseline, no good. Tapped out by Miller, back to Heinball. Heinball gets it taken away. Here's Gazelle as he comes in, and no call. Gazelle gets the basket. Goes over Bosley, knocks him down. Probably a good no call.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that one.
Over on the left side, it goes to Heinball. 28-24, Rams with a 4-point lead with 5:46 to go in the third quarter. Bosley's on the right wing, picks up his dribble, out top of the key to Heinball, takes it to the left side, tries to get it to Lance, can't get it there, back to Bosley. Top of the key, over on the right wing, it goes to Miller. Miller, baseline pass down to Tressler. Tressler backs in, fakes, puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound. Fakes, puts it back up, and Ramsey gets called for his third foul.
Kind of a sneaky move there. Tressler kind of dipped through, stepped through, got the defense in the air and just wasn't strong enough to put it in, but just kind of laid it up off the glass and got his own rebound and then tried to take it up again and drew the foul.
Tressler will shoot two. 4-point ball game at this point. 28-24, Rams lead.
Nick Gray
they say it was not a shooting foul.
Foul on the floor.
Take it off the baseline. They get it into Bosley.
Got a 2-3 zone right now, the first time we've seen this.
Bosley steps in top of the key and swiftly hits the three.
That's a way to make a coach think twice about playing the zone. Come out the first possession and nail a three.
31-24. Here's Ramsey right in front of us. Back out to Gazelle. They try to work it inside. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Maxwell. Rams get it back. 5:04 to go in the third quarter. 31-24. Rams lead.
Tucker County back to man-to-man. They just went zone on the inbound play.
Bosley brings it into the front court. He works now against Anthony Wilt. Takes it to the left side. Little fake into the corner. Bounce pass goes inside to Miller. Back to Bosley. Down the baseline. Shoots off the baseline. Counts the basket and he's fouled. Corey Bosley just worked his way in. Drew the foul and made the basket.
Threw the ball into the low post. Chris Miller.
That's 4, I believe, if that's Ramsey.
Collapsed on Chris Miller. Threw it back out to Bosley. The defense ran at him. Instead of just shooting it, he showed the ball and took it to the basket.
And Corey gets the roll for the 3-point play. He has 6 points here in the third quarter.
And that's 16 points for him on the night.
Rams lead extended to 10 now. Maxwell is on the left wing to Ramsey out front, back over in the corner. Gazelle drives baseline, works it in to Maxwell. He puts up the left-handed shot. It's good. 6 points for Maxwell here in the night. 34-26 now with 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Tressler gets it to Nick Gregg on the left wing. Looks down low, couple of dribbles, takes it into the lane, gets it over on the right side to Bosley. Down low, whistle and a foul called. So call Evan Lance with trying to defend himself. He gets called for his
Well, he got called for posting up, and that's the call that Coach Gutschall was on the whole first half. He wanted an offensive foul called on him posting up, so he's got to go out with 3 fouls. The score 34-26, 4:10 in the third quarter. Nathan Harris enters the ball game for him.
Coach Mosley giving the official a mind pull down there. As pushing's got to go both ways, he says. Here's the ball over on the left side to Roberts. Now to Gazelle. Gazelle lobs it inside to Ramsey. He loses the ball, puts the shot up, won't go around the rim. Maxwell taps it up, no good. Ramsey gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Maxwell gets the rebound, he puts it up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Corey Tressler.
Wow. A great job on the offensive glass for Tucker County, but couldn't get it to fall.
Yep, here's Mosley. He takes it into the lane and has it tied up, and they call him for traveling. Well, 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Rams lead by 8, 34-26. Gazelle with the basketball into the front court. Mosley picks him up. Couple of dribbles, takes it back out front. Gets it over on the left side, now to Maxwell down on the left corner. He tries to go baseline, puts the pass over to Wilt. Wilt with the shot, no good. Corey Tressler with the rebound. Up court very quickly to Mosley on the right side. And he almost has it knocked away, gets control though, goes into the lane, somehow gets free, puts it up and in.
He stopped his dribble, but Tucker County knocked the ball out of his hand, so he just took it the rest of the way in and laid it in left-handed.
And Gazelle comes down for the layup, no good. Rebound by Chris Miller. Back to Tressler. Tressler down the baseline. He stops, puts the shot up, across the rim, won't go. Rebound tapped out. Here comes Wilt down court with it. Comes into the front court. 2:43 to play. Rams lead at 36-26. Coach Gutschall wants a 30-second timeout. Wow, I do too. Talk a minute. I get a drink.
And that was, it's really been up and down the floor. A lot of quick possessions, transition-type baskets, and the action's been fast and joyous up and down the floor. You said with 2:41 to go in the third period, the Rams lead by 10, 36-26.
Yeah, Corey Mosley's last drive into the middle, he penetrated inside. I didn't think he had anywhere to go. Was in trouble.
Well, he picked his dribble up and had nowhere to go with it. I'm not sure. I think it was Gazelle knocked it out of his hand, and so he just dribbled the rest of the way in and had a tough left-handed layup.
Yeah, he uses either hand just as well. Put it up left-handed. 2:41 in the third. Rams by 10. Mountain Lions with the basketball. Gazelle gets the inbound pass in the backcourt. Works against Jimmy Heinball as he comes into the front, over to the right side. Picks up the dribble now. Heinball right there with him. But the ball's knocked away very nicely right in front of us by Brett DeWitt. He gets it back to Heinball, and the Rams back on the attack. Heinball takes it down the lane, puts it up, no good, and he is hammered by Maxwell. And that's number 2 on Jeremy Maxwell. And that should send Jimmy Heinball to the free throw line for 2.
You see Jimmy Heinball as the game is going along. This is his first start playing with a little more confidence all the time. And that time he just saw an opening and he took it with the left hand all the way to the basket.
Shots up. It's good. Rams lead now by 11, 37-26. Into the ball game's Josh Eye for the Mountain Lions. Heinball's second shot is up. It's also good. His first 2 points tonight. Rams by 12, 38-26. 2:17 to go here in the third quarter. Maxwell on the left wing. Looking down low. Now he comes baseline, gets it to Gazelle. Gazelle tries to drive baseline, gets in the air, has to throw it out to Roberts. Roberts' 10-foot jumper, turn around, it's good.
And everybody just left him. He made a fake pass, and everybody left him, and then he just put the ball in.
10-point ball game, 38-28, under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Mosley, walks it into the front court. He's being guarded by Josh Eye now. Takes it to the left side on the wing, now down towards the baseline, picks up the dribble, inside it goes to Tressler. Tressler with a fake, kicks it over in the corner. Here's Heinball, jumper out of the corner for 3 is no good. Rebound is on the floor, knocked away, picked up by Harris. Harris back to Mosley. Mosley down the baseline, puts it up, won't go. Whistle, and I believe Harris will get the call for going over the top.
He just crashed from the high post, and a lot of contact, foul on him. You don't mind that kind of foul, though, just going after the rebound hard like that.
That's his second. 1:26 to go. Rams by 10, 38-28. We're in third quarter here. Here's the ball down in the corner right in front of us to Sean Poling. Back out it goes to Roberts.
Just had an illegal screen from Maxwell.
Maxwell picks up his third on the move and pick.
He's just such an aggressive player, and he's so physical that you can't help but notice it sometimes. Very strong player.
Tressler and Bosley will bring the ball court. Bosley looks at the half-court man-to-man as Josh Ide will pick Corey up as he comes through the center circle. Over on the right wing it goes to Heinball. Clock down to 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Here's Bosley, fakes. Well, can't get the shot off. Looking for the shot. Now he gets it off and puts it in off the glass.
It wasn't pretty, but it went in. He pivoted about 3 times, and he was off balance and just hit a little banker.
Here's a three by Gazelle off the rim, no good. And on the rebound, he is undercut by Brett DeWitt. That's Brett's second.
And that's a tough box out because Maxwell goes after the ball hard.
You know, he made the basket. They're going to count the basket and give him the foul. So Maxwell for one. He's 0 for 4 at the line tonight.
He has really struggled at the line. He's more of a physical player and really strong around the basket.
Puts the shot up. It's no good. He's 0 for 5. Tressler gets the rebound for Southern. Clock at 40 seconds to go. The Rams lead by 10, 40-30. Into the front court. Pass goes over on the left side to Heinball. 30 seconds on the clock. Heinball, couple of dribbles. Over on the right wing it goes to Tressler. Back out to Heinball. 25 seconds on the clock. Over on the left side. Now back out top of the key to Heinball. Clock down to 17. Now 15 seconds. Bosley out front. Couple of dribbles, picks it up, takes it, 8 seconds on the clock, goes around, takes it in, now gets the shot off, short, no good. Rebound, put back up by Bosley, it won't go. And with that, the quarter comes to an end. So our third quarter score, the Rams 40 and the Mountain Lions 30. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Peak Rehab, they know that rehabilitation is like climbing a mountain. Challenging, tough, even discouraging. But reaching the peak of your performance is worth the work. At Peak Rehab, you'll get one-on-one care, a staff that's friendly and understanding, with cutting-edge technology and techniques. Peak Rehab offers physical, occupational, and speech therapy, physical work evaluations, vision rehab, and so much more. Call Peak Rehab today at 301-533-1010 and reach your peak performance.
What did your 3 to 5-year-old learn today? If your child attended Renaissance Early Learning Center in Oakland, he probably learned a letter of the alphabet, had story time, painted, and sang songs. Your son is recognizing shapes, colors, and numbers. Your daughter learns manners by visiting a restaurant for lunch and explores books at the library as she learns about teamwork. Good luck and go Rams from Renaissance Early Learning Center, the Little People Place, located on 3rd Street in Oakland, 334-2081.
92.3, The Train.
Well, we're back into action now. The Rams will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They have a 10-point lead. Evan Lance back in the ballgame. He has 3 personals.
Yeah, I'm sure that could be very important right here if he can play without picking that fourth one up early in this quarter.
Rams with the basketball. Inbound pass comes to Bosley. Gets it to DeWitt. DeWitt inside to Tressler. Tressler works their way underneath free, puts it up and in. 8 points on the night for Corey Tressler, 42-30. Southern, here's the ball on the near side, comes to I. I back out to Gazelle, back to I. Now right here in the corner in front of us to Poling. Poling with the shot is good. That's a 2-pointer. Sean Poling with his first basket of the night.
And the crowd really getting into it now.
And a 1-2-2 zone trap now. Here's the ball, goes to DeWitt all by himself, has the layup, it's good.
That's good job of Corey Bosley, just seeing him through a full court pass right on the money for a layup.
44-32. Here's Gazelle's shot rejected by Lance. He takes it out of the air, gives it to Bosley. Bosley comes down, stops, kicks it across court. Tressler with the short jumper, it's good. The Rams up 46-32 now. Tom Gutschall wants a timeout. And a technical foul called against Corey Gazelle. The Rams will have 2 shots, get the ball back when we come back.
And we mentioned that the last time out, the crowd really getting into it. In fact, the spectator was thrown out by the referees. And now this on top of it, you're going to really get the crowd into it.
Let's see, they're going to take the timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just 30 seconds.
If you're looking for a great buy on a used car or truck, come see our selection at Team One. We have taken in some mighty fine trades, and these pre-owned models have plenty of life left in them. Don't forget, Team One has the absolute lowest prices on new units too, from Chevrolet, Buick, Pontiac, and GMC. Whether it's a car, truck, or SUV, see Team One, the GM Giant, just minutes from Deep Creek Lake, across from Walmart Super Center in Oakland. Just look for our giant American flag. Team One and Chevrolet, an American revolution.
92.3, The Train.
Well, we're back at Tucker County where the Rams have their biggest lead of the night at 46-32. Just been a technical foul call, and that was against Corey Gazelle, and that's his third. And Corey Tressler will shoot 2 at the far end of the court. And the Rams will get the ball back. Shots up good. Tressler with 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Ready for his second. This one's up. Also good. Rams with a chance to turn this into a 4 and maybe a 5-point play.
Yeah, right now Tucker County is at a crucial moment. They just can't lose their poise. They have to regain their poise and then battle back in this.
Rams lead by 16, 48-32. Mosley with the basketball on the left side. Inside it goes to Tressler. Tressler down the baseline. Whistle. Traveling foul, or traveling violation called.
Dumped it into him in the low post. Not quite in the low post. He was immediately double teamed as soon as he got the ball, and he just could not get out of the trap.
Here's Gazelle, 3-pointer blocked from behind. Maxwell has the rebound, and he runs in to Evan Lance, and Lance picks up number 4.
And that's the thing that Coach Mosley was certainly hoping would not happen, was Evan Lance to pick that 4th foul up early in this quarter.
Nathan Harris very quickly off the bench. He will be coming in. Maxwell makes it.
Finally hits the free throw.
He is 1 for 6.
Doesn't look like he's got a nice shot from the free throw line, but he has a nose for the ball, and he just seems to always be around that. Anytime the ball's loose, he seems to come up with it.
Harris comes in. He has 2 fouls on the night. Maxwell's second shot rolls around the rim, won't go. Corey Tressler has the rebound. Up court very quickly. Maxwell's there to knock it down. Pulled down to Poling. Poling drops the pass over to Wilt. He'll come in the front court. Couple of dribbles, works it over to Roberts. Now down on the baseline. And a blocking foul called against Brett DeWitt, and that's the 3rd on him.
Yeah, getting a little bit of foul trouble here. Again, that was on Maxwell. And he hasn't shown me the ability to shoot the ball from the outside. Everything he's gotten has been inside on drives or putbacks. They need to back off him a little bit.
Here's the ball lobbed in the backcourt to Wilt. Wilt comes back up. Corey Mosley reaches over the top and gets the foul.
You wonder right now, a couple chancy fouls that the Rams really don't need right now. I mean, They're up 6-19. With 6:19 left in the ball game, 48-33. Let that clock run. Don't go out and foul in the backcourt where you don't have any reason for it.
That's going to send Anthony Wilt to the line. He'll be shooting a 1-on-1.
So now the Rams with a small team on the floor with Corey Tressler being the tallest player with Chris Miller coming in for Harris.
Wilt puts the shot up good. He has 3 points so far on the night. Ready for his second. 48-34. Here comes Nick Gregg into the Ram lineup, and he'll give Brett DeWitt a break.
I think you'll continue to see this press that Tucker County's been throwing on the Rams the last minute. It's a zone press, and I think you'll continue to see that as long as they're down.
Second shot's up, no good. DeWitt up high to get the rebound, or Miller rather, high up to get the rebound. Gets it to Mosley. Mosley with 6-12. Bounce pass down low to Tressler. Tressler just couldn't get it to go over the rim, but he's fouled.
Someone lost him. He snuck along the baseline, was wide open, and Corey Tressler with a half-court pass, bounce pass right to him, and he just couldn't get it to sneak in there. Almost crawled over the rim, but not quite.
That was on Dylan Burnell. That's his second. And both teams now in the 1-on-1 for the rest of the night. Corey Tressler misses the front end. He's 3 for 5 at the line tonight. Missed 2, made 2, and now missed 1.
He didn't have the nice follow-through on that shot like he normally does. He has a nice stroke from the free throw line.
Second shot's up. This one's good. 49-34. Rams by 15. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Wilt into the front court. Gazelle ball's taken away. Behind ball. He goes right down, puts it up. No good, but he's fouled on the way in. And he'll shoot 2.
Jimmy Heimball was out denying that wing, and he kind of stepped back a little bit and made it look like that wing was open, and then anticipated that pass and just stepped right in and stalled it.
24, Anthony Wilt with the foul. That's his second. Heimball at the line where he's 2 for 2 of the night. Now 3 for 3.
And even though Heimball doesn't have any field goals, I think he's played a very solid floor game. And played a good game, and I think he's played a stronger game as it's going along.
Made both of those, and Rams lead at 51-34. Back to a 16-point lead. Here's Gazelle down the lane, loses the ball.
He got stripped by Corey Tressler. Now that foul's going to be on Corey Tressler, I believe.
It was. Foul called from the official at the midcourt line.
That's Corey's first.
I have his 2.
Oh, okay. I missed it maybe.
See what they put on the board. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Corey Gazelle. Shots up, holds it around the rim and drops it in. 7 points on the night for Gazelle. 51-35, just under 6 minutes to play. Second shot's in and out, no good. Rebound by Miller. They get it to Mosley. Rams back on the attack. Gazelle. The ball's knocked away, and here comes Wilt down court to Gazelle. Reverse layup is thrown up, no good. And they say he was fouled as he went under. Not sure who they got the foul.
I'm not sure who it was on.
I'm not either. Well,
all I know is Gazelle's going to the line.
They say on Chris Miller, 23. And Gazelle puts it up. It's good. Ready for his second. Up again. This one's good. Into the ball game comes Ryan Nestor, a 5'10 senior. 5:42 to go, 51-37. The Rams on top.
2-2-1 press from Tucker County right now.
And the Rams break it very quickly. They get it to Heimball, now to Mosley. Mosley brings it back out to Tressler. The Rams will take some time off the clock. Tressler to the right side, works against Maxwell. Gets it back to Mosley on the left wing. He'll take it down the lane, stops, puts it up against Gazelle. Good. Corey Mosley.
He's on fire right there. Just a great little dip under move, and it looked like he was going to get fouled, but he took the contact and hit the little bank shot.
Gazelle lobs it in, trying to get it to Maxwell, and looks like Chris Miller goes over the top. That's his second.
We were talking about Corey Mosley. That's his 23rd point on the night. He kind of feels that. Sometimes it looks like it's not a good shot, but he shot a high percentage tonight at this game.
Maxwell on the 2-shot foul. This is the bonus. Misses the first. Timeout. Coach Mosley wants to call timeout. Call for 30 seconds. Give us just a chance to let you know that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sheriff Dick Sanders and the Garrett County Sheriff's Department, who remind you to be cool, stay in school, and say no to drugs and alcohol. And also to stay tuned for our post-game show when we'll announce our Browning Oakland Foodland player of the game, and also have our post-game interview with Coach Tom Mosley.
Maxwell is so strong and physical, and he seems to come up with all those balls underneath, putbacks, that he gets to the line a lot, but he's only 1 for 8 from the free throw line.
He's ready for his next one. 5:11 to go in the ball game. Maxwell shots up. This one's good. 53-38. 5:10 to go. Here's Tressler, back to Mosley, back to Tressler, back to Mosley, across the timeline, and it goes to Heimball. Ball knocked away, gets it back, gets it to Tressler, now to Mosley. 4:55 to play. Mosley works against Gazelle, puts free, takes it in, drops it on the baseline, back out front to Heimball. Down it comes to Tressler. Tressler takes it in, puts a little shot up, no good. Rebound is by DeWitt. They work it back out front to Mosley. Mosley with the spin. Back out it comes to Miller. He hands it back to Mosley. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Mosley takes it down the lane all by himself, takes the pass, puts it up. It won't go, but he's fouled.
And it almost fell. And he's playing against a very quick player. Gazelle is probably a step quicker than Mosley is, but he somehow seems to find those openings and get to the basket.
Corey Gazelle picks up his 4th. Mosley at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 with 4:29 to play. First shot's off to the right. Will not go. Ready for his second. 53-38. Rams lead it with 4:29 to play. Mosley misses both of them that time. And the rebound goes by Tressler. Tressler fakes, puts it up high, no good. Mosley taps it up, no good. Rebound, though, is pulled down by Poling.
Great offensive rebound by Chris Miller.
That was passed to Brunell. Over on the corner, three-pointer put up, in and out, no good. That was Nestor. And the Rams get the rebound. Nestor must be the three-point man. He come in and got the open shot. Here's Corey as he spin dribbles into the top of the key. Takes it down the lane, kicks it over to Miller. Back out front it comes to Heimbaugh. Back over on the left side, under 4 minutes to play. Mosley breaks free down the lane, puts it up and in. Mosley to the floor, and no call.
25 points for Mosley on the night, and that's the Rams.
Here's Gazelle all the way down, puts it up, and they counted on this end, and they call the foul. Unreal.
Okay, Gazelle he'll go to the line shooting 1.
Gazelle just flattened Mosley at the other end. No call. He comes down here and out of control, gets the basket and the foul. Foul was on Brett DeWitt. That's his 4th. Gazelle puts it up no good. Corey Tressler on the rebound. And the foul, and that'll be all for Corey Gazelle. That should be number 5. Actually, it's 6 or 7, but
with 3:41 to go in the ball game, the Rams, what they've done the last minute or two is kind of spread the floor. And Tucker County's trying to pressure the ball like crazy. That's created some openings, and the help side can't get there in time. So Corey Mosley's taking advantage of that and taking the ball right to the basket. He's having quite a night with his penetration and moves to the hole. He's really had some nice baskets.
Corey Gazelle fouls out with 3:41 to go, 11 points in the ball game. And Corey Tressler at the other end on the 1-on-1. 15-point lead, 55-40.
Corey's hit 3 out of 4.
Hits that one. Rams build their lead back to 16 now. And the second shot's up. It's good. Tressler adds 2 more. 57-40 now with 3:40 to go. Into the front court comes Anthony Wilt. Over on the left side now to Maxwell. Maxwell takes it into the lane, stops, little 10-foot jumper. Round the rim, no good. Evan Lance has the rebound. Being hammered on, but he kept the ball and got it out to Mosley. Mosley lobs it down to Tressler. Tressler takes it into the lane, puts it up, rolls around the rim, won't go. Rebound tapped around. Tressler comes down with it, and he'll take it back out front. Maxwell on him. Tressler takes it in, drops it off to Mosley. Mosley, a couple of dribbles behind the back now, spins, gets knocked down, throws it back out to Tressler. Tressler against Maxwell. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Maxwell just pushes Tressler, but he holds on to the ball, lobs it to Mosley down the lane, puts it up with the left hand, gets knocked down again and makes the basket.
Just a back cut right there, and a nice pass from Corey Tressler resulted in a layup.
59-40. Corey needs his football uniform. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Bounce pass inside. There's Roberts with the jumper, no good. Tressler has the rebound. I make that Mosley has the rebound. He gets it up the court to Tressler. Tressler stops, fires a 3, good. Corey Tressler just wide open, fired the 3, and the Rams lead at 62-40.
Man, you're kind of in a spread offense. That takes the hard right out of the defense. You end up shooting a 3 and hitting it.
Here's Brunell as he's on the left wing with it. He'll put the 3 ball in the air. It's good. So Dylan Brunell with his first basket of the night answers. 62-43 as we down 2 minutes to play. Here's Mosley wide open. Come into a stop and dished it off, but he's called for traveling. Into the ball game for the Mountain Lions comes Eric Walmsley, his first appearance of the night.
Corey Tressler with 19 on the night.
Yeah, two big nights. Evan Lance had a good first half, but he's been in foul trouble the second, so had a little problem there. Here it comes over on the right side to Josh I back out top of the key. Now he gets it back inside to Maxwell. Maxwell puts the shot up, no good. Rebound is down, comes back out. Here's Nestor. Nestor puts up the three. It's good. Ryan Nestor hits his first basket of the night. 62 to 46. Here's Bosley now as he works it over in the corner. His pass is knocked down. Rams will retain possession. Eric Walmsley up. It's a nice defensive play for the Mountain Lions. 1:34 to go. 62-46 our score. The Rams on top. Here's Bosley with the inbound pass. Minute and a half to go. Plays it over on the right side. Now to the top of the key, down to 123, gets it to Nick Dragg. Over it goes to Tressler on the right wing. Tressler down the baseline, stops, puts up the 8-foot jumper off the rim, won't go. Rebound is pulled down by the Mountain Lions, but they lose it. Evan Lance comes up with it, gets it back to Nick Dragg, and now back to Bosley. Down to 107 to play. Bosley loses the ball, but gets it back some way. And timeout called.
Right in front of Coach Bosley, so he's able to call the timeout. Tell you one thing, Tucker County's down right now, but there's no quitting them. They are just playing as hard as they did the entire ball game.
Yeah, they haven't slowed up a bit. 1:02 to go in the ball game. 62-46. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Rams broke this one open actually late in the third quarter and early fourth, as they were able to get some good production out of Corey Bosley and Corey Tressler. The two Coreys just stepped up.
Really did. The first half, they got a little bit of a lead there, about 9 or 10, when Evan Lance really took over inside, and they had a hard time stopping him. And he got into foul trouble, left the ball game. Tucker County came right back and made it, and got within, I think, 4. And then, as you said, Corey kind of took over after that.
Back into action, 1:02 to go. Inbound pass comes into Jimmy Heinball. He takes a couple of dribbles, picks up, looking for the pass.
Eric Sample in the game also.
Yeah, I saw him there. Here is Nick Dragg. Dragg takes it down the right side. We're down to 49 seconds. Back to Blamble. Over it comes to the left side to Heinball. Heinball takes it down in the lane, drops it off, and a shot put up down there by Heinball is no good. And here comes Maxwell with the rebound. He stops, puts the 3 ball in the air. Nope, it's a 2. 2-pointer. He had 1 foot just near the line.
Nice shot. He started with the free throw line, but it looked nice on that jumper.
62-48. Jimmy Heinball with the basketball. We're down to 23 seconds. 22. Over it comes to Miller. Miller. They don't get it across the timeline. They get
really
it
had somebody had Eric Bamble wide open up the sideline.
Yeah, just didn't look up that way. 17.7 on the clock. 62-48. Rams with the lead. Here's a 3 ball in the air. It's around the rim, no good. That was by Josh I. Rebound is kicked out to Heinball. Heinball with a couple dribbles. Guy goes behind the back, and Maxwell knocks it away, but picked up down there by Miller. Miller with less than a second to go, and with that, our game comes to an end. And the final score, the Southern Rams 62, and the Mountain Lions 48. So, hard-fought game up and down the court. Just what we thought it would be, very physical. The Rams prevail, though, by 14.
It's a typical Tucker County game. Very physical, very scrappy, hard-fought. You just always know it's going to be that kind of a hard-played ball game when you play Tucker County.
Well, stay tuned. We'll have our post-game show where we'll name our Oakland Brownings Foodland Player of the Game, and also have our post-game interview with Coach Tom Bosley, and also our scoring summary from the ball game. We'll do all that when we return in just 2 minutes.
John Deere knows you're patient. No fortune cookie determines your fate unless it says good things come to those who wait. You're a stickler for reliability, versatility, and financial flexibility. Well, now that you can get the John Deere 2210 compact utility tractor for low introductory payments of just $139 a month, you'll be connecting and removing more than 60 attachments faster than a kid in a candy store. With these low introductory payments, you'll be lacing up those sneakers and sprinting to your nearest John Deere dealer. No doubt you'll be first in line for that test drive. There's nothing like getting everything you want, and nothing runs like a deer.
Offer ends 2/28/05. Subject to approved credit on John Deere Credit Revolving Plan. A service of FPC Financial FSB. Reduced payments for the first 36 months with 7.9% APR for the entire...